Hey everybody, and welcome to the BullSheepParty. And in this one we're going to be reviewing the newest vehicle added to the game, the Ubermacht Rhinehart. And as always, I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it or not. We're going to be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customized in Los Santos Customs, and ultimately, as I said before, I'm going to be telling you if it's worth it. And with that, let's start with a 360 around the vehicle. So let's start with that. It costs $1.6 million. It's based on the current generation BMW 3 Series, and I hate estates. Yes, because this vehicle is an estate. I believe the only sports estate in the entire game. So yeah, there you have it. It has 4 doors. It can fit 4 passengers, and in terms of interactivity, this is what you can expect from it. You can open, just give me a second, all 4 doors, the hood and the trunk. And this is a BMW. Cool. So yeah, did I mention that I hate estates? Because I really hate estates. So yeah, and also my track history with BMW hasn't been stellar, so there you have it. But all in all, it's as far as estates go, because they're kind of ugly by default, it's kind of an okay looking one. I don't know. It's kind of appropriate that it started raining at this point, so it is what it is. But that's basically the exterior, guys. So let's jump in and look at what the interior looks like. And oh my god, somebody called the 90s because they stole their interior. Wow, this is so ugly on the inside. This is a vehicle, by the way, released, if you're watching this video later on, released at the end of 2022. This is ridiculous. Wow, it has a digital speedometer. Oh, I'm sorry, I should have shut up. I mean, the engine sounds... No, even the engine doesn't sound good to me. I'm sorry. Let's see how the lighting situation works. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what type of drivetrain we're dealing with here. Even though this is a vehicle that's based on the BMW, I'm just gonna assume that we're dealing with... No, it's an all-wheel drive car. That's kind of weird. Huh. Okay, with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs, where dreams go to die, and where we go to customize our vehicles. And on our way there, of course, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and impressions of the stock version of this Ubermacht. And first and foremost, I'm really surprised that this is an all-wheel drive car. I was expecting to be rear-wheel drive. I'm assuming, just like most of you, I'm thinking rear-wheel drive when I think of BMW. But as far as this vehicle is concerned, the acceleration is pretty poor from what I can tell so far. Top speed, not great. And the handling, well, the handling's okay because it's an all-wheel drive car. The brakes are actually surprisingly good, especially because it's raining now. So the brakes, I believe, are probably going to be the best feature of the vehicle. But there's only one way to find out, and that's when we customize this bad boy in Los Santos Customs. But honestly, this DLC hasn't had the best track record when it comes to customizing vehicles, so I'm just not... honestly, I don't have high hopes for this one. But maybe I'm going to be wrong. Maybe this is going to be the best one yet. And something that I didn't mention before is that even though this vehicle is an estate, it's part of the sedans category in GTA Online for some reason. As for how much you can sell it for, a huge loss, as you can see here. So let's repair the vehicle and customize, upgrade all the performance options up front, so we don't forget anything at the end. And you guys don't tell me that I'm stupid, at least not for this. So let's see now, transmission and turbo. And let's start customizing the... Well, apparently front splitter. Sorry, I can't speak today. This isn't the front bumper option, this is the front splitter option. And are we gonna have bumpers here? Yep. We are gonna have some ugly bumpers. Let's go with this one. Chassis. Okay, we can customize the seats. We can put bucket seats in it for some reason. Wow. Wow, this looks so stupid. Why would I wanna... Exhaust! And because this one has a quad exhaust, I'm just gonna assume it's the BMW 335 or something. It's not gonna be the M1, it's gonna be 335, 340? Do they have 340 BMWs? Maybe, ooh, okay, this is an interesting choice. Ooh, this is an AMG one. Oh, this is like the AMG. What was it? I'm liking this one, but I'm liking this one better. This is like the SLR McLaren, the AMG SLR McLaren. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's about 20 years old at this point. The vehicle that I'm thinking of, but it's a gorgeous Mercedes. Anyway, grill. Wow, this is kind of neat, especially if it lights up. But I think I'm gonna go with the Mercedes-looking grill
If that car was a woman,
for some
I'd
reason.
kiss her.
Now, for hood options, we have honestly kind of stupid hoods. We don't have, surprisingly enough, we don't have although I guess we do. I guess this is supposed to be like the regular BMW hood. So let's go with that.
Beauty right there.
Let's see now, liveries. Here are all the liveries you can choose from. Germany, in case you guys weren't aware of that. Liveries, 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 liveries. Okay, no liveries. License plate, of course, yellow and black. We're gonna be respraying the vehicle at the end of our stay at Los Santos Customs, but for now, let's look at what roof options we can put on it. And oh my god, everything is so ugly. Yes, this is definitely the one that I want to go with. No, even better. Okay, we're not gonna go with any of the roof options. Side skirts. Okay. This one kind of doesn't make sense anymore since we have an exhaust over there. Wait. I'm weirded out. Is the exhaust just a... Is this a 2D image of an exhaust? Because it doesn't move when I shift the camera. You see? It almost looks like it's a 2D image of an exhaust. Oh my god, this is so lazy. You see, guys? It doesn't move when I move the camera around. It's a 2D image of an exhaust. Oh my god, that's so disappointing. Okay, I'm even more disappointed by this vehicle. Okay, let's just go with this one. Spoiler. I guess it has spoilers. Wow, this one's overcompensating for something. So is this one. Let's go with this one. And I should mention that the spoiler is the only thing that actually impacts the performance of the vehicle. It increases the traction just by a tiny bit. Okay, sun strips, suspension. Let's see, can we slam it to the ground? We could. It actually looks decent, except for the rear part. Okay, it looks good now. So let's go with that one. Transmission turbo we already did. Wheels, I don't mind those. Kind of looks like a hearse now. Yeah, why not? And it's time to respray the vehicle. So let's see, respray, primary color, metallic. What's a BMW color? I guess, honestly, I guess this is a BMW color, the bluish silver one. Okay, let's go with that one. Secondary color, something matte. Do we have a secondary color here? We do not. Metallic. I meant trim. Let's see. Trim. Let's go with something stupid. This is stupid. And last but not least, ooh, the crew emblem. I like this. The crew emblem is centered in the middle of the hood. And especially with this hood, it looks actually kind of good. So let's go with it and exit Los Santos Customs. And here we are on the outside, and it's still raining, so it is what it is. But yeah, I gotta say, I just want to check something out, guys. Before we go on a joyride with the vehicle, I just want to check something out to make sure that I'm actually right about it. Let's see now. Go with the closest camera, and just. Yep, I'm going out on the record and saying this is a 2D image that they used for the exhaust on this car. Yep, it just looks weird. Even if it's not a 2D image, it just looks wrong. It looks weird. It looks stupid. Yeah, I don't like that. Wow, the vehicle is quite snapperier, if that's even a word. It accelerates much quicker than it did before, is what I'm saying. The handling, however, has gotten worse. It has gotten a little bit heavier, which is kind of interesting. The traction, from what I can tell, is good, especially it's raining now. So no complaints there. The brakes are... Honestly, the brakes are about the same. But yeah, the biggest difference I can tell is the way the vehicle accelerates. It accelerates much harder, much better. Top speed, I believe, is a little bit better. Let's see now. Yep, a little bit better, just a tiny bit. Yeah, the brakes are about the same. Actually, the brakes are exactly the same. The brakes were decent at the beginning, at the stage where we haven't had any customization done to the vehicle, but now they just feel a little bit lacking. If that makes sense. Honestly, this vehicle is probably the most disappointing one so far. It costs $1.6 million, and it's an estate. At least make it cheaper, because I don't know. I believe estates usually are a lot cheaper than, for example, sedans. Even though this vehicle is part of the sedans category for whatever reason. I don't know, it's Rockstar logic, I guess, but it is what it is. Is this one worth it? No. If you're a fan of BMW, is this one worth it? No. Just go buy another Ubermacht, and you'll be much happier. I was gonna say happier, but then I figured that's not even a word. But I guess that kind of fits the video that we're making, so avoid this one at any cost. Maybe for a podium vehicle, no, even then not, because it has poor customization. So there you have it. Is this one worth it? No, it's not. And with that, we're going to be ending the video. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section down below of what you think of this Ubermacht, and I'll catch you all in the next one. And now, let's go sell this bad boy. I mean, park it in the garage. No, I'm gonna go sell it.